how to phrase this. I guess there comes a point in everybody's life, maybe not everybody's, but most people's life, where they just realize the inevitability of things. The inevitability that you're just not gonna get everything that you want. That everything that you believe should happen doesn't happen. And, you know, a few days ago, I reached that solid conclusion that everything in life is, in fact, meaningless. That everything in life is, in fact, bleak and without meaning. I mean, what other word do you want me to describe? You know, you want me to describe the political school of thought, philosophical school of thought, the nihilism, the existential, no, the whooshy. No, it's meaningless. It's vanity. It's disgusting. Ultra sun and ultra moon. Are you kidding me? First we do this shtick with black 2 and white 2, which was fine. It's the first time you did it. Then you don't give us Z. Everyone wanted Z. Kalos was a great region. It's just there was nothing to do. You could have expanded upon that. There was nothing to do in Kalos. You beat the game, you caught the legendaries, and then you're donezo, man. There's nothing else to do. You could have given us a more expansive game experience, but no! Gotta get 7.8 out of 10, too much water out over here for the Hoenn people to enjoy for 2 years and then forget about. I certainly haven't touched Alpha Sapphire since I haven't needed to play it anymore. Alpha Sapphire was boring. It was standard. It was lame. It was good when it was out, like originally, but it's just lame now. And it's just not one of my favorites. So then Alola comes along, and you know, Alola's great. Gen 7, great games. Fantastic games. I could get up on my rooftop, stupid hat. I could get up onto my rooftop right now and shout the greatness of Alola. Wouldn't it be fantastic if we got Generation 4 remakes with those systems? Wouldn't it be just absolutely fantastic if you could go the Hoenn route and put all the new mechanics into the best generation so far? But no, you guys have to make your money first on the 3DS. This is the first, yesterday, whenever I picked this up to start playing Pearl again because I was salty, as you can tell, this is the first time I had picked up my 3DS in months. You know why? Because I have... Where's this damn thing? Because I got one of these back in March. There's no need to release games on the 3DS anymore. Like, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Okay, fine. At the very least, port it to the Switch. Like, this is cool. I love my 3DS. I've loved it like a baby since I bought it 2 years ago. No, actually it was a year ago because I lost my other 3DS. But you get my point. 3DS is great games, good, but we've moved on. Yes, a lot of people don't have Switches. That's fine. Do it on both. Report it. Support it. But we're missing the core issue here, and the core issue is that we still do not have our Generation 4 remakes that is supposed to happen the last 3 years. Why does Generation 4 need a remake so badly that I am yelling at a camera and a microphone in a style of video that is completely different from anything that I've ever tried before? Why is it so impactful? Not because of the nostalgia necessarily. Like, the nostalgia for me is a big thing, obviously. You can tell that. But there are just so many things that Gen 4 did right that I feel like games haven't explored since then. And I feel like if you remake Gen 4... and give a lot of the new mechanics to it, you're able to gloss over, so to speak, some of the mistakes that were made in it. Like, a lot of people criticize how slow of the battling, or how slow the battling in Gen 4 is, and that's a perfectly legitimate criticism. I mean, I've sunk, what am I at, 6 hours into this game? You can't, yeah, 6 hours and 29 minutes, I have 2 badges. I've played this game for 6.5 hours over the last 2 days, I have 2 badges. because the battling and the grinding and the leveling is so slow. Especially compared to modern games where you have the fast pace, click, click, clack, bang, bang, and it's all done. And it's great. It's fantastic. And I really wish that we could have that, you know, in Pearl and Diamond. I'm playing on Pearl, and in Platinum, but we can't have that yet. We have to wait even longer because Nintendo wants to make more money. And, you know, Nintendo making money, that's fine. You know, making money as a corporation, as a company, that's fine. But it's starting to wear a little bit thin with every corporation doing this. I mean, a lot of people will attribute this change in tone to starting whenever they put out the expansion pack for Breath of the Wild. But no, that doesn't apply here. $20 for basically a second game? Are you joking? You're going to criticize them for that? No, stop, no. Anyway, things in Gen 4 that, you know, could use an overhaul in the new generation that would really, I think, bring Pokemon to a really nice apex. Actually, no, that's about it. Just the battling system. That's the only criticism I ever hear. Maybe better sound quality, you know. I don't like how they've redesigned all the cries in Pokemon. They make them sound a lot weird on the new games. I miss being able to know what the Pokemon sounds like whenever I send it out. Because it just feels good. You feel like a veteran. You feel like you've been playing the series for a long time. And I don't feel like that as much with all the new, like, weird sounds that Pokemon make. And, you know, there are 700 of them, so you have to create some unique things. That's fine. But, you know, just give us what we want here. You know, give the nostalgic people nostalgia, I guess. Nostalgia blinders do a lot for your argument here, Nick. They do a lot to make you think the Gen 4 was greatest. Yeah, I get that. Believe me. Gen 4 is my first, if you guys haven't picked that up already. Technically, Gen 3 was my first. Leaf Green was the first game I played. But Gen 4 was the first game that I owned. I've owned 5 different copies of Pokemon Pearl because I'm so bad at keeping track of them. I've owned 5 Pearls and 2 Platinums. One of each have broken. I traded in the other at GameStop the other day to, yes, buy Ultra Sun. Or, no, did I buy Ultra Moon? The receipt's right here. I got Ultra Moon. And yes, I will be first in line on release date whenever it comes out, because my willpower lasts for, you know, absolutely no time at all. But anyway, I'm sick of it. I'm not sick of it to the point where I'm not going to buy the game, obviously, because Gen 7 was great, and having it get expanded upon, fantastic. I just wish that it was different, and that it was ported to the Switch, but mostly that it was different. I would have rather seen, like a lot of people were floating around Pokemon Stars, Sun, Moon, and Stars. I would have rather seen that than Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, because it just feels so tacked on, so rushed. You know, they're putting these black things on the legendaries, and, you know, that's, you know, to the casual person who only has come in the last couple of years and thinks that this is a thing that they've been doing for forever. You know, I would have rather seen a third game rather than the upgraded 2, because, like I said, it just feels so unnecessarily bland and unoriginal. But, you know, that's just my thought. A lot of people didn't like Platinum, a lot of people didn't like Emerald. Actually, Emerald is a different case. It did a lot more for Ruby and Sapphire than I think a lot of people give it credit for. These third games in the series, or in the generations, they should be doing a lot more, I think, than they've been doing recently. Like, Black 2 and White 2 are great, don't get me wrong, but, you know, did we really need to pay $40 extra for that? I have no doubt that Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon will be great, but do we need to pay $40 extra for them? And why aren't they on the Switch? I don't know why that's such a big sticking point for me, such a big hang-up for me. You know, maybe it's just the allure of playing Pokemon on the big screen. Well, on the big screen. My camera holder just fell out. So I have to deal with that weird camera angle for the rest of the video. So that's fine. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the matter in rant format, which I don't do very often. Jeez, I need a shave. my gosh. Anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, like it and favorite it and do all that stuff. Subscribing is greatly appreciated if you enjoy the material that I'm putting out. And I don't want to say as always because I put out a video every millennia, but please remember to upvote your healers, and I will see you next time, probably. Love you all. Peace.